Student, I am Toton Ghosh from BARDHAMAN. The district is situated in West Bengal. Today, I am going to discuss the poem Homeless, written by Vikram Seth. He is an Indian writer. The most important fact is that he is from West Bengal, which is my state. At first, I will say about the poet. Next, we'll go to the poem. About the poet, Vikram Seth was born on 20 June 1952 in Kolkata, West Bengal. After completing his schooling in India, he moved to England to take his A-levels. He studied philosophy, politics, economics at Oxford University, then pursued a PhD in economics at Oxford University. Seth is a novelist and poet. He has received several awards for his writing, including the Padma Shri in India, a CBE in UK. His poetry is celebrated as significant contribution to the Indian English language poetry canon. Seth now lives near Salisbury, England, and in Jaipur, India. In this poem, there are some important words which are very important to understand the poem. Some of them are envy. Envy means to be jealous of. Lair. Lair means a secret or private place where one can hide away. Revert. Revert means to go back to. Strangers' cells means the poet is referring to other people's houses. Sufferance means tolerance. Not openly objecting, not fully accepting someone or something. Going through something unpleasant. Untenured means not permanent. In this video, you will get the various advantages which make my videos different from others, such as number 1, word meanings, number 2, paraphrase, number 3, summary, number 4, analysis of the poem, number 5, theme. The poem has been divided into 2 parts, means there are 2 stanzas. Okay, from here to here one stanza and the other is from here to here. Okay, now let's try to understand the first stanza. Okay, I envy those who have a house of their own, who can say that their feet rest on what is theirs alone, who do not live on sufferance in strangers' cells, as I have done last few years and as I probably will. Okay, now try to understand the paraphrase of each lines. Okay, I envy those who have a house of their own, means here the narrator or the poet is envious about the people who have a house. Who have a house means luxurious living in their own houses. Okay, next, who can say that their feet rest on what is theirs alone, means who can say means the people who have a luxurious living in their own houses, they can keep their foot and can declare that it is their own house. Okay, so the narrator is envious about the people who have a luxurious living in their own houses and are blessed with the feeling of security that comes from the sense of living in a place that is theirs alone. He is envious about the wealthy people staying in luxuries. Here homeless means Homeless means without a roof over his head. Means who has no place to stay. Means the narrator has no place. He lives in a rented house. Okay. Now, next sentence begins from here. Who do not live on sufferance in stranger's cell, as I have done last few years, and as I probably will. Who do not live on sufferance means these people, they have no tolerance. They cannot endure the uncomfortable feeling of living in places belonging to strangers who probably give half-hearted consent. Means they do not love the poet because as he is a stranger and he lives in a rented house. Okay, so he has been staying in plight. He has been staying in plight for the last few years. And it would probably remain in that way for a few more. Means probably, as I probably will, means in this way he wants to live for a few more years. Means he will have to stay there for a few more years. Now, next stanza starts. A place on earth untenured, solid brick, grass, air. To know that I will never have to move to review seasons from one layer. Means the narrator wants to build a house which is made of solid brick and grass and air. Means through his window, through the house, the air can pass. Okay, to know that I will never have to move to review seasons from one layer. Means the narrator wishes to have a place of his own from where he would be able to see the changing seasons year after year. Next sentence, when the night comes. Next sentence, when the night comes. To lie down in peace and know that I may die as I have slept. As I have slept means he wishes to be able to lie in complete repose in his own abode, means in his own house, and derive peace of mind from the thought. Next sentence starts. That things will not revert to a stranger's hand, that those I love may keep what I have kept. Means even if the narrator dies, his things would not pass into the stranger's hands, but would remain with the people whom he loves.